Ever since the announcement of Toji's character design before Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, he has taken over the internet. And if you feel like you're put in Gojo's domain, bombarded with Toji's thrust traps and cannot comprehend why he's everywhere, you're in luck. Today, we're doing a deep character analysis of Toji Fushiguro as his life is a menace to the entirety of Jujutsu society. Number 1. Ruthless and merciless. When a person is exceptional in skill, he is bound to be a formidable foe against sorcerers and cursed spirits alike. This trait is not just a matter of physical prowess. It's deeply intertwined with his psychological makeup and his views on power, survival, and the nature of the mercenary work that defines his existence. Born and raised in the Zenin clan, one of the 3 biggest clans of the Jujutsu world, without cursed energy, Toji had to face a lot since childhood, which is why the current Toji is not hesitant to kill friends or enemies for his personal benefit. Toji's heavenly restriction completely eliminates cursed energy from his body in exchange for immense physical power and enhanced senses. He is like a strong shell that has the ability to wield a huge amount of cursed energy, but none to do so. Something to note is that the phenomenon of heavenly restriction seems recurring in the Zenin clan since Maki, another member of the same clan, also has no cursed energy in a similar fashion to Toji. Toji's past plays a huge role in the cold demeanor he carries. In one way, Toji, like the Zenin clan, only values strength. His idea of life and ultimate goal is to destroy the Zenin clan at its peak and kill the strongest sorcerer of his time to later mock them that he was able to accomplish all of this without the cursed energy that this world values. His arrogant nature does not stop there, as he can be seen entertaining witty banter with Satoru Gojo when he questions if they have met before. Toji reassures Gojo that he is not the type to recall random men either. Even his physical appearance is daunting, as mentioned by Naoya Zenin when he saw him for the first time, and members of the Zenin clan feared he might struggle to take over, as they were quite grateful that he left. All in all, this Toji is just a byproduct of what he went through. Number 2. Individualistic and pragmatic. Cornered as an outcast in his family, it is only natural for Toji to become someone who prefers to work alone rather than working in groups. No, he is not an introvert, he just hates everyone. Toji had to find his own way through life since he was a child, which made him a soloist by nature, but his lack of human involvement or over-involvement of the Zenin clan in his life, in a way, explains why he was never able to form proper human relationships or rely on like-minded people in general. We know many characters in Jujutsu Kaisen who hold similar ideologies as Toji due to the oppression they had to face. So, in a hypothetical world where Toji tried to rely a little bit on people, he might have never turned the way he did. Maybe he would have lived long before meeting his demise, catering to his son. Toji hasn't been seen fully operating alone every single time. Rather, he has a unique approach to utilize people for his personal benefit. This further proves his intellectual abilities and calculated way of living. After leaving the Zenin clan, he starts picking up work as long as the money is right. Toji never cares about the ulterior motives of people who hire him as long as he does not have to do any extra work for free. Despite his lack of cursed energy, he is able to outweigh many sorcerers, winning him the title of Sorcerer Killer. His efforts eventually attracted the Time Vessel Association for a job that could pay him a lot. The task is to deliver the Star Plasma Vessel to this association, dead or alive, and stop it from merging with Tengen, who maintains the Jujutsu barriers to protect the world from going in havoc. The Star Plasma Vessel is protected by the strongest duo at that time, Gojo Satoru and Geto Suguru. So, normally for anyone, this task is meant to be difficult, but what Toji does is put up a bounty of the same amount he is getting paid, so many other parties attack the duo, and they get tired enough to let their guard down. That moment is when Toji strikes and completes this task, and to much surprise, this approach actually works, thus proving his intellect, utilizing resources, physical power, and working as an individual. Number 3. Exceptional combat skills. While Toji is a non-sorcerer, he is one of the most feared fighters of the Jujutsu world, with his innate physical strength that is superior to all others in his path. Even when the entire Zenin clan rejects him since they value strength with cursed energy, Naoya Zenin actually recognizes Toji for his strength without cursed energy and wants to follow in his footsteps when it comes to combat enemies. Not to mention, Toji is able to put Satoru Gojo in a life-and-death situation, which was one of the strongest at the time and even dealt with Suguru Geto just fine. Yuki Tsukumo, a special grade sorcerer, considers Toji a superhuman and tells Geto that losing to Toji is an honor and learning experience in itself, so he should not be ashamed of it. This is concrete evidence of Toji's insane strength. Thanks to his heavenly restriction, Toji's 5 senses are enhanced to a peak that he is able to see curses and develop resistance to them. This also allows him to track sorcerers by human odors and footprints. His resistance to curses allows him to keep an inventory curse which stores his wide variety of weapons. This includes the katana and small combat knife he used in combat with Gojo, a handgun to eliminate Riko Amanai, and different types of cursed tools. Cursed tools require immense strength to be perfectly wielded, which which is something Toji has in store. He is able to use the Split Soul Katana, the Inverted Spear of Heaven, and the Chain of 1,000 Miles and Playful Cloud that he even modifies to his needs. Number 4. Conflict with Jujutsu Sorcerers. Toji Fushiguro's first appearance in the series is by creating conflicts. In fact, some fans, after being cryptically traumatized by what Gege Akutami wrote, blame that if Toji never meddled in Gojo and Geto's student life, then everything could have been possibly avoided. This appearance includes him stabbing Gojo, which he barely survives, defeating Geto, and successfully finishing his mission of eliminating Star Plasma Vessel. Despite his death, he still puts up a great fight against resurrected Gojo. His death is a result of Gojo's secret technique Hollow Purple, which deletes anything that comes in its way instantly. Wait, this is not the end of Toji Fushiguro, as he too is resurrected in the Shibuya arc. When Granny Ogami uses her seance technique, Toji's consciousness is able to override her technique and gets resurrected. This version of Toji operates on one-shot mode, which we all wish we could have in Valorant. Anyway, Toji takes on a special grade cursed spirit named Dagon and single-handedly dominates him in his domain. Dagon's sure hit is already disabled when Megumi Fushiguro opens his domain to counter Dagon's domain and help his fellow sorcerers, Nanami, Maki, and the head of the Zenin clan, Naobito Zenin. Even these sorcerers cannot handle Dagon together, but Toji makes it seem like a piece of cake. He eliminates Dagon with ease in his Berserk mode, and he picks up his next strongest opponent, which happens to be his own son, Megumi Fushiguro. But why is he doing this even if he is controlled by his unconscious values? The reason has to do with his hatred for the sorcerer's ideology that has been carried in the Zenin clan. Toji has strength and can see cursed spirits but cannot exorcise cursed spirits. For this very reason, he has been mistreated by the clan as mentioned in the Jujutsu Kaisen fanbook. Toji gets the scar on his face in his childhood because he is left with cursed spirits in an attempt to discipline him by the Zenin clan. Hence, Toji takes the path of a sorcerer killer and does not even spare cursed spirits either. Number 5. Father of Megumi Fushiguro. The biggest shocker is when one realizes that Toji and Megumi looking similar is not a design choice, but they are actually father and son. How? Someone like Toji, who only works for personal benefit and possibly does not know a thing or two about emotional connection, falls in love and has a child? Unbelievable. Toji had plans to finish his clan members much earlier in life, but that is when he meets Megumi's mother and falls in love. He leaves his clan and stops getting involved in shady deals. They have a child and Toji names him Megumi. Megumi is considered a female name, but it means blessing, which is Toji's reasoning for giving him this name. But shortly after the birth of Megumi, his mother dies and Toji goes back to his old ways after getting hired by Shiyu Kong. It is mentioned in the fanbook that Toji does not instantly abandon Megumi and uses Shiyu Kong's help in raising his child. Even when Toji comes back to life and is engaged in a battle with Megumi, he is able to recognize his son when Megumi dodges an instant kill blow from Toji. He asks for Megumi's name. Megumi says Fushiguro, and Toji expresses how he was glad before taking his own life. Despite Toji's twisted love for Megumi, he still abandons him and even makes a deal with the head of the Zenin clan to sell him, but later tells Gojo to take care of it. The reason is Toji's personal insecurity and need for validation that he does not receive as a child. He considers himself unfit for a fatherly figure and thinks that Megumi inheriting the curse technique will lead him to have an easier time in the Zenin clan. He later changes his mind after meeting Gojo. He just does not want Megumi to turn out the way he did. In a sense, Toji does care about Megumi, but fails to properly express it. Megumi, on the other hand, never really bothered much about his past, but he does inherit qualities similar to his dad, as we see in the Culling Games arc, that he is okay killing sorcerers as long as he is able to save and cater to people he cares about. Like Toji's last fight with Gojo before death, Megumi also often puts himself in situations where he is ready to sacrifice himself to protect others or prove his strength. Moreover, Megumi actually does not know that Toji is his father. Both have a really complex relationship, but still have similarities. Number 6. Morally ambiguous. When it comes to morals, Toji has never seemed to be on a specific side, rather falls into the gray area as a character. The use of his strength to kill people and challenge the order established by the Jujutsu higher-ups can't exactly be called a bad act of opposition. The system is at flaw in this case, and Toji is just doing what he is getting paid for regardless of where it comes from. His actions can be seen as both self-serving and as a critique of the system, making his moral standing ambiguous. Even his motivations aren't purely evil or good. He primarily seems driven by personal gain and survival, but he is sometimes seen to have a deeper, complex reasoning for a fight like the rematch with Gojo Satoru. He was not paid to do it. He just wanted to prove himself by defeating the strongest with his abilities and challenging the system exhibited in the Jujutsu world. His personal connections are another example of this fact. His relationship with Megumi, his son, also falls in the gray area. At one point, we see him not being able to remember Megumi or selling him to the Zenin clan. On another point, we see him remembering his blessing of a son in his dying moments and leaving this information with Gojo Satoru. We also see him glad about the fact that his son does not end up in the Zenin clan and him preferring to end himself than to hurt him further once he finds out who he is in combat with. Toji's actions, motivations, and the consequences of his decisions impact a whole lot of characters and cannot be classified as purely evil. Some of it is him personally struggling with the way he is, and the rest of it is him fighting for survival. Hence, his character really blurs the lines between what's considered as right or wrong. Number 7. Legacy and Influence. Toji's legacy, despite his short appearances, transcends anything we have seen before. If you put things in perspective, Toji is the reason why Gojo felt defeat for the first time, and it allowed Gojo to harness his technique even more. On the other hand, it also is the reason why Geto started drifting away and contradicting his personal ideologies. It allows us to witness a tragic but well-written character development. Geto's decline influences so many other Jujutsu sorcerers in JJK0, especially the growth of Yuta's abilities during their fight. Even members of the Zenin clan recognize his strength as mentioned by Naoya Zenin, wanting to see him for the first time. He says that he recognizes Toji for his strength and truly thinks he understands him. He even thinks that a fully realized Maki is not Toji but later gets defeated by her. Members of the Zenin clan are glad Toji leaves the clan as they fear a fight for a higher position from him. Toji is also considered a superhuman by Yuki, a special grade sorcerer, and she wants to study his case. She explains to Geto how Toji works and that it is not a real defeat. The greatest impact that Toji has is on his own son. While Toji deems himself unfit to be his father, he still indirectly impacts many factors of his life. Megumi never had a stable home because Toji left him. By doing this, Megumi experiences a childhood that is very similar to what his dad experienced in the Zenin clan. Even after Megumi is taken in by Gojo, the slight stability in his life is conditional since Megumi has to become a sorcerer and risk his life for strangers. Number 8. Tragic elements. Toji's story starts with devastating tales of misfortune. Born with no cursed energy, he is considered a failure from the beginning. The treatment that he receives sets the stage for his life as both an outcast and a superhuman who breaks the laws of the Jujutsu world, which takes him on a path of violence and mercenary work. His rejection from his clan not only results in him switching to a questionable profession, but also leads him to always think that he is personally not good enough for emotional connection, as evident after the death of Megumi's mother and him leaving Megumi because he thinks that he can never be a good father. The life that he has always fought for has been isolating him from other people and making his existence a solitary one. He has always been seen at odds with himself and the world around him. His relationship with his son is complicated. After Megumi's mother, he meets another woman who already has a daughter named Tsumiki Fushiguro, whom he ends up abandoning as well. So, he leaves her in Megumi's care. Both the kids are forced to fend for themselves, which is a tragedy in its own way. According to the fanbook, it is also said that he lives from one woman to another till he gets a job that pays him well enough to gamble and repeat this process for survival. His life's failings are never limited to himself, but seep through the lives of people around him as well. His journey is ultimately a tragic tale of a man caught between the desire to overcome his inherent shortcomings, the relentless grip of fate, and circumstances that define his existence. The author of Jujutsu Kaisen has done a glorious job crafting the story in a way that it often leaves you on the floor questioning your life choices. Every character has been embedded with their own struggles, and Toji is no exception. In fact, Toji himself is the hardship that many fan-favorite characters had to encounter. Even in death, his legacy manages to leave a significant impact, shaping certain aspects and influencing outcomes. But do you think Toji's actions had horrible consequences? Can the duo of Gojo and Geto be saved if Toji never showed up? Could Nanami be saved if Jogo arrived earlier in the Shibuya arc before Toji picked his next strongest opponent to be Jogo? What if Mama Megumi never died and everyone lived a happily ever after? Ugh, there's just so many questions. Let us know in the comments about what you think. And there you have it, folks. That's Toshi Fushiguro in a nutshell. Hit that like button if you had as much fun as I did exploring his character, and dive into the next video for more mind-blowing content. Peace!